Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your boy Sean. And listen, I am excited about starting this brand new reaction channel. I've been thinking about doing this for a while now. I think that it's important to, basically to put a lot of information out there for people that are wondering, and that's what I'm going to use this channel for, is really just to share any information that I have with you guys and just basically give my opinion about it. You guys an example of what these Vietnam veterans are still going through, you know. So yeah.
Philip Paolini served 4 years in the Vietnam War as a Marine. Ever since, he's been dealing with post-traumatic stress disorder, substance abuse, and he's also been homeless.
I looked at my life.
Real quick, I just also want to say, man, is that even today we have so many veterans that are homeless, so many veterans that are jobless, so many veterans that suffer with mental health and addiction. It's crazy to think how many veterans are out here literally suffering. Even though we have the VA, even though there are more options, we still have this veteran crisis, and it's insane.
And, yeah, something's wrong.
New research shows more than 270,000 Vietnam veterans are currently still experiencing significant symptoms of PTSD, 40 years after the war ended.
The trauma that one undergoes is re-experienced and relived, sometimes on a daily or constant basis.
The study published in JAMA Psychiatry also found more than 1/3 of Vietnam veterans currently suffer with depression. Dr. Charles Hogue from the Walter Reed Army Institute.
Look, there are so many Vietnam veterans that I have talked to just by being in the VA, and like I said, man, they feel forgotten. So of course most of them are depressed, and a lot of them never even got help. So a lot of them started drinking, or they have all the, or the VA's throwing pain medicine on them, because that's what 99% of what the VA does is give us medication. And I guarantee you, for these Vietnam veterans, they're being doped up with medication, and they're probably drinking, and they're pretty much just reliving everything that happened to them in their past, and there's nobody to talk to because they have nobody else to relate to. Because to be honest with you, our war and their war was completely different. Even though we can relate in some areas, I still feel like Vietnam veterans they're just suffering, man. They're suffering all the time, and even to get them benefits in the VA, 40 years later, it is crazy hard.
Institute of Research says this study highlights the challenges that could lie ahead for other generations of veterans.
For Vietnam veterans, I would say is that, they really did not have services for PTSD available to them when they came home. And if they haven't received treatment, it's never too late. For Iraq and Afghanistan veterans, there are many more treatment options available.
Nearly 2 years ago, Philip went to Veterans Inc. to get support.
I don't choose to live in the past.
Good.
I don't choose to live in the future.
Good.
I choose to live in the moment now.
The 64-year-old received counseling.
And that's just one last thing I'll say, guys, is if whatever you're going through, whatever you've been through in the past, you got to get away from that, right? Somehow, some way, you've got to focus on today. You got to focus on being better today, and figure out what it is you can do to move forward to a better future. I know it's easier said than done, but it's just something that has to happen.
Counseling and medication, and says his life has turned around. Kenneth Craig, CBS News.
So, it just shows you guys, man, this guy can get help. And I didn't hear one thing about medication. It's the simple fact of talking, being surrounded around people that care, and just reaching out for help. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, give you some knowledge. There's a lot of Vietnam veterans that are still suffering. If you know one, talk to them, reach out to them, see if they're getting any help from the VA, and or any organization. I have a nonprofit called Vet Life for Life, and we're trying to build us a retreat so we can help veterans like this. Even Vietnam veterans that are suffering today, we want to help them. So can't forget our fallen brothers and sisters, man. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay blessed. I'll see y'all next time.